What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Gets the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Tuesday, March 25th, and we have 8 games to talk about today. Yesterday, we went 2-2 on our 4 picks. The 4 picks that I didn't pick, or I think maybe it was 10 games, the other picks I didn't pick, those would all hit. So, sorry, I guess you got to listen to everything I say instead of just my picks. But yeah, I had a pretty good look on the other things. Just wasn't ready to pull the trigger on some of those, like the Pacers and the Raptors, the Mavs. I didn't know AD was coming back. Pelicans covered against the Sixers, which I assumed would happen. Just didn't know who was playing for the Pelicans, that type of thing. So we dropped the Phoenix -2.5. Phoenix won by 2, and we dropped the Lakers. Lakers lost by I think 12 to the Magic. So other two, we got the over on the Denver-Chicago game, and Pacers. We did have the Pacers in that game, so pretty good day. As far as seeing the board goes, didn't really make any money, but on to the day. We didn't lose any money either. So first game up today, we have the Hornets and the Magic. Hornets are home underdogs, 5.5 points, so it's at 212.5. For this game, I kind of like the over. Both these teams have been playing to higher numbers than this. We liked Orlando as an under team last couple seasons, and beginning of this season, as soon as they got healthy, they've been scoring more than I want them to, and I want to be on over today as well. So there's only one game in their last 5 games that would have hit this under number. So I'm definitely going to be on the over 212.5. No real pick for the side though. I think Magic can have a letdown after winning against the Lakers last night. So they're on a back-to-back on the road, and the Hornets could compete in that situation. So next game up, we have the Pistons and the Spurs. Pistons are favored at home, 10 points against an injured Spurs team. Cade Cunningham is on the report, which keeps me off of it for now. With this number this high, I would assume he might be playing. The only person on the report is Ivy, who's out. Hardaway's day-to-day, Cunningham's day-to-day. I would assume they're both playing with this number being so high. We check one more source. Yeah, both real questionables as of 10 a.m. So staying off that game for now would lead Detroit, but staying off. Next game up, we have Dallas and the Knicks. Dallas was able to cover yesterday, was able to win outright by 19 points. AD came back in the lineup, scored 12. Had a couple rebounds, couple assists, decent game for his first game back. Kind of willing to lean on the Dallas Mavs again. I know they're in a back-to-back. I know the Knicks are rested at home, but they're bad without Brunson. So I just don't trust them. It's double-digit favorites. That's all it is. So Mavs +10 for me on that one. Golden State and Miami. Jimmy Butler's return to Miami since he left. I'm on Golden State here, but I also like the under. I think that Steph Curry has a chance not to play, and in that case, I like a defensive, grinded out type of game where I'm not sure if either of these teams will get to 100 points. But I could be wrong. Could be a 3-point shootout. Everybody could be hot. But in that case, also, I like the Warriors. So Warriors -5.5 and under 217 for me. Next game up, we have Atlanta and Houston. This point in the season, I think anything can happen here. Atlanta's been playing better, so you're going to say you're going to give me 7.5 points when they're trying to keep their playoff spot. I might be leaning to that side, especially with Houston. 6-4 in their last 10 games, 9-1 straight up. So they've been on quite a win streak since the beginning of March. But they just dropped one to Denver. So is that the start of something, or are they about to turn it around here again with the Hawks? So not really sure. Going to stay off that one. Memphis and Utah, kind of same situation. A bunch of injuries. We got John Moran out, Bagley out, Stevens out. Stevens day-to-day, excuse me. Marketing day-to-day, Collins out for the Jazz. Jazz aren't in the playoffs. They could care less about the playoffs this year. They've already been eliminated, 16-56. They're the worst team in the Western Conference. So they have absolutely nothing to play for right now. Like I said, they got trouble the other day for resting too many players. So it was obvious that they were tanking, resting healthy players or something like that. I didn't look into it because I called it the week before when they had all those people on the injury report. But Memphis is still in the 5 seed, so Memphis will still be get up to win this game, but there's no motivation on the other side. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I would lean Memphis, but this game really has no interest for me. Cleveland, Portland, same kind of thing. Portland is on the outside looking in, and Cleveland is at the top of the Eastern Conference, 4.5 games ahead of the Celtics. 4.5 is closer than the Celtics have been in a little bit, so maybe they want to put their foot back on the gas for the rest of the season. As far as injuries go, Donovan Mitchell is out. Grant day-to-day, Banton day-to-day, Ayton Williams still out. Cleveland actually lost to this team recently, if I'm not mistaken, beginning of March in overtime, 133. No, they won. They won that one. So Portland took them to overtime. That was the close game that was in my head. So obviously Portland covered that number. It's getting down to it. It's getting down to it where can Cleveland beat this team? Yeah, but Donovan Mitchell's not playing and they're getting ready for the playoffs. This is the perfect slot for Portland to win for no reason. So not going to bet that one either. Last game is the Thunder and the Kings. Same kind of thing with the Thunder, but I do like the over in this game. Sacramento is still competing. They're in the 9th seed in the Western Conference, above the Suns, 1 game above the Suns in the loss column, so a half a game above the Suns. And both teams trying to, I guess, catch the Timberwolves. But the Suns, Kings have motivation to stay above the Suns, so they will compete in this game. Thunder at the top of the East, or top of the West, 13.5 games above everybody. For shits and giggles, 24.5 games above the Suns. I like the over. I like the over in this game. I think both teams will come out. Most of the time, I think what happens is these teams try to smack OKC in the mouth early, and OKC walks them down. So if we get a 35-25 first quarter, or somewhere in the 60-point first quarter range, I'm fine with how the rest of the game is going to go. So that's my bet for this one, over 231.5. My picks for today are going to be the over 212 for the Orlando game, the under 217 for the Miami Golden State game, Dallas +10, and the over in the Kings and Thunder game. So starting to bet light, starting to pick my spots because the playoffs are looming and I don't know motivation and anything can happen. So that's what I'm looking at today. Lock those in. Let's get this money. We'll be back tomorrow to talk some more NBA. Let's see how many games we got tomorrow. 6 games tomorrow. So I'll see you back then.